Hello and welcome back to the Liminal Branch Library, the archive in the seams. I'm your archivist and librarian, Mordio Crow.
And I'm Nova Mini Krile, your fallen star, rising to the top of your hearts.
We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. Not taco time tonight, unfortunately.
Can you believe that was just a week ago? It feels like
Wild.
forever ago.
Maybe it feels like forever ago because we stayed up for a very normal stream length of 5 hours. But
wait, what do you mean normal stream? Oh, okay.
For a lot of people.
Joking.
For a lot of people, I feel like that's a normal stream length.
Not
us. Not for us. But that's okay. We're back today for more. Last time a lot of stuff happened. Namely, I'll start teleporting us over while we talk about it, but namely, our Erenville backstory time got cut dramatically short. Like that was...
I mean, it's being integrated again. It's still his backstory right now.
That's true.
But it's also Krile's backstory.
Very true. Instead of being, we have a fun time where we go to the house Erenville grew up in and we hear all the embarrassing stories. Instead, we are, well, now we're dealing with potential trauma.
Where should I go?
I'll just teleport us to Heritage Found.
Okay.
What a zone name. Yes or no? Is this a me thing to name a zone?
I don't know about the word heritage, but like the concept of it, sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the word heritage probably not, but the overall.
Like parkour.
Parkour.
Okay, I fell off.
You fell off.
Bounced my butt off.
All these creatures, I mean, they still exist. We have a ether current to the north. Oh, I wonder if it's on that bridge. Well, let's go across the bridge. Wait, didn't we get one on the bridge last time?
We got one under the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, that was where the next quest point was, not the ether current.
Okay, let's see if we can go across. Looks like there's a bit of a divot. I would not be surprised if there is some issue with that. They've got an absolutely wild power generation setup.
They do. It's really intense.
Oh no, I fell!
Oh no.
Well,
did you not want to fall?
I did not, because I think there's an ether current on the other side. Try jumping across and seeing if you can find it while I get back up.
Okay. You could teleport to me, maybe, if you wanted.
No, because we don't understand the currents in
Oh,
this
that's
area.
right. That it didn't work last time.
Yep. Use your compass.
Oh, I see it, but it's not on the railroad.
Oh,
it's
can you
right
get to
below
it, or no?
Yeah. No, I can.
Do you have the B from up there, or can I just walk over without going on the bridge?
Let me see.
Alright, I guess I'm going on the bridge.
I think you can.
Okay, this time I will not fall. I wonder, with how much these buildings have decayed, how much time do you think would have passed based off of how much these buildings have decayed?
I don't know. I mean, if you abandon a house, it gets what?
I fell again.
Did you fall? Oh, what's happening?
I was trying to walk on the railing and it just didn't work. Well, anyway.
No, you gotta jump over, like hop, hop, hop.
Yeah. Alright, well.
I really don't know. I want to say at least 100 years.
100 years, wow. I wonder, would wood buildings last that long?
Yeah, why not?
Fair enough.
We learned yesterday that Jesus's chair lasted over, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000 years old.
You're right, we did learn that in the highly historically accurate game Vampire Therapist.
Yes.
Whoop. Alright, the next one's even further to the north, but that's getting away from our goal, so let's just go to the goal.
Okay. We should drive We should drive.
What, in the car?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes! Ride, pillion, mount, seat,
Guess I'll just put on
yes!
my hotbar for now, since I don't have this one as a shortcut.
Yes, it feels so slow.
It does feel so slow. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty slow.
For a car, yeah.
Like, we are barely moving right now. 5 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's all the electricity in the air. It makes it difficult for the vehicle to, you know, do its thing.
People drive faster in school zones than this.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just funny.
Oh, what's that? Look at all these the vegetation here. Oh, this car. Oh my god.
We're going down. Luckily, the car can slide down the cliffside.
Wow.
Yeah, look at these. I don't know if there's a special term for them, but these farms.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright.
Have you ever seen such strange contraptions? I wonder what this one is used for. For farming. A most unusual farm, but the produce appears normal enough.
She knows.
Yeah. It's a relief to see the people here are well, at least.
Wait, there's people? Where?
I do not see. I
don't see people.
I'm out.
The innovations of Alexandria are nothing short of extraordinary. Those big brick buildings. I've seen their like before, though I cannot remember where.
Nope. Scene. She didn't have a Latin American.
You can do her though.
I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tyrol. I need to hear her more to
I don't know.
Calibrate. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyrali have their own methods of farming which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully...
There's not enough light!
It's true. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Word, I have seen more in Final Fantasy... Oh, wait. More in Final Fantasy, one car, right?
Yeah. Because it's the future.
Mm-hmm. We should... It's too bad we can't have the Scions all or, well, we're not really the Scions, but, you know, Erenville, Uhhhhh, Krile pile into the back.
The Dawn Patrol.
The Dawn Patrol. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was gonna say, words I've seen more in Final Fantasy XIV than anywhere else in my life. Myriad.
I remember that being like a vocabulary word I had to learn in, like, I don't know, 6th grade or something.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying I've never seen it anywhere else, but I've seen it a lot in Final Fantasy.
A myriad of times, perhaps?
Perhaps so. It's a rather lively settlement, isn't it? In defiance of the ceaseless gloom, almost. Look at that person's chocobo up there.
Wait, where?
It's a relief to see people here the people here are well. Hopefully the same can be said for everyone in Yassolani. It was a player with a really decked out chocobo over by the ether, right? Bravo.
Hi, Coffee Gamer Momo.
Oh, hello, welcome.
I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, you got us right at the beginning, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. Alright. Graha? It's fascinating how they've combined traditional bricklaying with electrope-based based engineering. A curious blending of the two cultures. Oh, whoa! Where did my voice go? It's the
Went on a
popcorn.
journey. It's the
On a
popcorn.
journey. Yeah.
I'll admit I've seen nothing particularly suspicious. Yet.
That's a good attitude there. This is a Tonawahwatan village. Or at least it was. Before the dome and these strange contraptions. Spin.
Oh. Can we get voice acting?
No.
Just for orientating.
Oh, look at these
Here
trees!
we
I didn't
are.
even notice.
Though you'll
we do.
doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Oh, people!
Oh, they have the thing.
What thing?
Queen's
The head
fiend?
thing.
What
Oh.
business brings her here, I wonder?
What's that accent?
The queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Katone, I see you've already taken to your new position.
Okay. Where's someone that
When she
Erenville
introduced
knows?
herself as
I
queen,
know.
I was
That's what I'm waiting
expecting
for.
someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Not that much.
Yeah, not that much.
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
I mean, that's similar.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
Okay.
That's it. Beautifully put.
What's with all the headpieces?
Yeah. I don't know, to
And
resurrect
it would appear
them?
that she
I
is
don't-
well loved in turn.
Unless it's mind control!
Your Majesty,
Oh.
you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Does no one
Juliola's
recognize
vow of resolve,
Erenville?
Wooklamant,
No.
and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people
He's here.
and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the
I mean,
outside
she
are true
has.
then.
There was people
Wooklamant
before,
is
like in her
still
place,
so
right? So they
young.
might. This
Right.
might be more her people than their people.
Yeah, one of them did have a Shaloni, well, you know,
Oh, where are my manners?
regional name.
I am Popone,
But perhaps they
a
all do.
leader of sorts of the people living
What do you
out
mean,
here.
still so young?
Are you ahead of me?
Papone?
No, I think you're ahead of me.
To it.
Who said still so young?
Right you are.
Popone.
I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa.
Kakiwa.
Kafkiwa. I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at
Was
least
she just
some
not
of the
in
people of Via
town,
Solani
or-
are alive and well.
She's
Your
old
mother, you say?
now.
Yeah, that's why I just want to find someone Erenville knows so we can
Now that
establish
you mention it,
He
I
wouldn't
do see
because
the
they're all
resemblance.
old.
resemblance.
What?
I don't know. You see the word resemblance in your dialogue?
Okay, now I'm here.
Uh-oh. What does this mean?
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
That's suspicious the way
Then
she's
tell
saying
me,
it.
Please. Where is she?
She's dead. She said.
Looks to the side.
Oh!
I cannot
She's a robot
say.
now.
Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Uh-oh.
Because we got soldiers here.
have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
Also important.
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years, no one could
30
blame you for
years?
not remembering.
There we go.
Okay, that's not that bad.
30 years?
I mean, it's bad,
As in
but
30
it's not
years
100.
In the past?
As opposed to what? 30 years? It's not going to be 30 years in the future, Wukla. Oh boy, oh no. That's a lot of
Absurd
time.
though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
So much time has passed.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were
I mean,
at
it's
last
like
able to venture beyond the barrier.
when they traveled in Shadowbringers, it was just their minds, right? So even though their minds aged, their bodies were still okay.
Right.
Which is less terrifying than what's happening here.
Yep. I mean, with any luck, what we did to the facility has now time synced them. But who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Just again, like in Shadowbringers, right? Where once we got there, it was stable.
I believed you long dead.
Yeah, I hope
To
so.
have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen
that's what he
blessing.
meant.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, he also didn't realize that 30 years hadn't passed.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how
But does
time
that
passes
mean-
differently in the
Do you
first and
think?
the source.
Okay, so it's 30 years
The
discrepancy,
fluctuating
right?
space of the rift
Okay.
between
But-
them disrupting temporal
Or since
equivalence.
Zoralja came, what do you think the time was when Krile came over? Like how
Oh, I don't know.
like
I don't know.
how much time has passed since then? Like, is she from a more ancient time? A more
Kryle's parents
future time?
are either completely digitized or no longer exist. Like that's
Yeah, I'm sure they're dead, but just I wonder like how the time is it like
Yeah.
concurrent 30 years ahead?
probably
No,
not.
it can't
No,
be.
no.
No, I don't know. Time stuff is complicated.
It is.
Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Yes, Raha, tell us. I want to
Yeah, I
know
wanna
the
know
answer
the-
to both of these. But
Yeah. I mean, do you want to do the first one? I'll do second.
sure.
Okay.
Meaning that this is the piece of another reflection.
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case.
What does yours say?
And based on the Queen's
I cannot
account,
say for certain,
this
but I strongly
encampment
suspect that
may
to
have
be the
come to
case.
serve as a physical
Mine
bridge
says,
between the
I was
two
able to make
planes,
contact with Stola
after
not
which
long
the
ago via
dome was
link pearl,
forced
so
into
that
the
shouldn't be a
source's
cause for
temporal flow.
concern.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and his second one starts to talk about the dome being forced.
Mm.
Yep. So yes, perhaps with the power of train explosion, we have anchored.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of
Why are you so
Alexandria,
cheery?
then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Yes. Yes, that's
It's
fine.
already been established 30
Even
years
if I don't
though, so that's
understand
Yeah.
half of
gonna
it,
be
I would learn more
very
of this
weird to
place
see.
before
We may
we
find any
confront Zoralja.
personality differences, etc.
hmm
Not that 30 years isn't enough
Perhaps
time to
you care to
change
see how we make our
personality,
living.
but
Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't
Ma'am.
trouble yourself.
Ma'am.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Countless times
How old
before.
is she?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, great
I
question.
shall proceed with the utmost care.
Well, she's a VTuber, so she's always
Now then,
19.
If you two would follow
Oh,
me,
that's right.
we can begin the tour.
La 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 la.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
You thought the same thing 30 years plus whatever age Krile is, which is 20-something, around that timeline. I think... Just your thoughts. Yeah, it's
Oh, look at this guy.
trying to sync it all up. Oh yeah.
Well, look at these
Look
legs.
at those legs, absolutely chiseled. Making friends.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm sure we'll learn more about the timeline once we've learned a little bit further, but still, it's
Oh my
a
god,
lot.
these power cables just on the road.
This
You
is
gotta
a
cover
this
those
is a
up.
tripping hazard. This is a
Also, just seems dangerous.
tripping hazard, accessibility issue. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to- we're gonna-
accessibility issue. Call the ADA.
We're gonna have to write this up, Sphene. We're gonna write up this workplace. Unsafe.
All right.
Touring farmlands with the queen of another nation is not how I expected to spend my day. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went through such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that.
Learn your tongue? I don't know about that. Because she spoke to, you know.
Yeah, whoever was at the
job.
door. Yeah, which
That
we're
was her.
assuming is her.
Yeah.
Yep. Communication was, thankfully, not an issue. The Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask.
Whoa, I'm 100 now.
Level
Ooh, I
100.
learned Star Prism.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Do it. Make
I
it right
want to
now.
see what that looks like. Well, I don't. It's not on my bar. It must be
Ah.
something I have to like, you know.
Yeah, it's probably something you upgrade in, like, you know, probably based off of Starry Muse or something.
Yeah, which I can't press right now while not in combat,
Womp womp.
or at least in this, you know, area. Oh wait, we need to tag the etherate.
Oh, yes, yes.
Smudge. Oh wait, no, smudge. There we go.
There you go. While we're doing this, Coffee Gamer, I know you've been in our comments for quite a bit, but now that you're here live, I'm of course assuming that you play Final Fantasy XIV. What sort of jobs do you enjoy? What's your,
Yeah.
you know, what do you stick to or change it
Sphene.
up with? Yep. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Uhhhh's Halo.
Halo.
It's called. Oh. I mean,
That's not
honestly,
I said that's not good.
yeah. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Uhhhh's Halo. Alright, get in.
Get in, bitch, we're going shopping! Excuse me.
The way this car... yes, you're excused. The way this car turns is very jarring.
Yeah, because it turns from the middle.
Yeah. That's not...
Jump the car! Oh, look! Yeah, park right here.
Alright, yep, parking.
Oh no, I meant in this bay thing.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
What do you suppose they keep inside this building? Here we are. I'm sure you'll learn a great deal from the workers here.
Let me look at flowers. I see. Click.
We have the same hair.
Oh, you do?
Allow me to introduce you to Mahusa. Mahusa. One of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques, indeed. The wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish.
The word.
Queen's Fiend, to what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Mahusa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, for I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. It would appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sphene company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point. Be sure not to let me out of your sight.
It's a challenge.
I shall remain under Wooklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands.
Do you think the American accented people will say pray?
I would have to assume no, but I don't know.
I think it would be weird to hear them say it.
I agree.
They've got these guys still, though.
Yeah, I assume ones that were either... I don't know. I don't know how long they live, but ones that either were here when the dome showed up, or descendants thereof.
Oh, bumpy ride. Where'd you get your license from?
License? They don't have licenses for anything but chocobos in this world.
Elias. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source... You wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work, and honestly, I enjoy how evolved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Oh, aren't you positive?
Yeah. We're not going to drive. The next one's right over here. I mean, these are fun. Like, I like this fancy farming setup. Hello there.
Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site, then? Explain.
Explain.
Well, this here is the storehouse, or rather, the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Just like Death Stranding. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do.
I wonder if this region was specifically chosen to serve as farmland to feed, like you said, every table in Alexandria, but, you know, if you have an army, you need to feed the army, right?
Yeah.
Provisions
Well, no, you don't, because they're robots.
You're right, they're robots. I forgot. You don't need to feed the army.
Nope. Oh, I like this farming outfit.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
like the colors on it.
They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? So it is. Which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yuppie's Halo, we produce not only fruit and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job's a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Oh yeah, I was starting to say earlier, we talked about, or you know, they mentioned calling it the Halo, and I did a brief thing of the Halo song, but like the aesthetic is really not that different from Halo. Like the it's hard to get the camera to look at it with the car, but like the huge walls with the fancy technology glowing stuff, the overall sci-fi structure, I don't know. It's not too far off is all I'm saying. Some Halo in here.
Oh.
Look, you just gotta... It's just gonna happen. It's a shame Kona's not here to see all these bizarre contraptions. That's true, he would very much like to see these bizarre contraptions. Hello, Sveen. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers. Let us return to Mahusa.
Mahusa.
Mahusa. So when are we gonna learn what those little doohickeys are and why you don't have one?
Oh, great point. Maybe she does have one, but maybe it's somewhere else, though.
Maybe she's astral projecting and that's why she doesn't have one.
Someone touch her?
Well, what are your impressions of the farm?
I was amazed that everyone loves their work.
Yeah, that's wild. Although I'm wondering if they have... if this electrope is such a surplus of, you know, efficiency that you only really work if you choose to. I don't know. But let's see. I want to say that one. I'm amazed everyone loves what they're doing. A curious observation. Do you not love your own work?
I don't work, per se.
Yeah. We're more of a freelancer.
Yeah.
Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem the most fulfilled. Always, they take to their duties with good cheer. And what did you think of our little tour, Lamachi? Oh, whoa.
Oh, she's saying Lamachi?
She said it right away. What did you call me?
The disrespect.
Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I had heard the others call you by that name, and I thought...
Well, you can't. No, she's all right.
No, no, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. The system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though.
Sounds like a side quest.
Or a main quest.
Or a main quest.
Ah, acting up, you say? Needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that's had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with. I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Sounds like it's time for our... We could take care of it if you like.
That's back.
That is most gracious of you to offer, but is much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the vow of resolve of Tuliolal. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Adelaide and Nemo are even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Then very well, I gratefully accept. But please, take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting.
How long has it been, you think, since Bakulja went into here and then came out?
Right, so the dome appeared 30 years on this side. And you mean Zoralja.
Oh, sorry, Zoralja.
Oh, actually,
Sorry. But how long have we been, or well, you know, Lamati been ruler?
Oh, in the real world? Or not the real world, in the source?
Yes.
Probably not that long. I'd imagine a matter of weeks at most. It was only just us walking around with Erenville.
So 30 years to a week.
Yeah, and that's probably a pretty generous week right there. May have been shorter.
Hostile presence, where is it? Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Like, it's not like some other zones where it's like...
Here comes a new move. There it is.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
Sorry. It's not like some other zones where we, like, you know, we travel and then it's implied we travel a long distance and then we're on the other side, right? Like this time we go across the bridge, we enter it on one side, and sure, it could be a long bridge, but I doubt we're spending multiple days walking across that bridge, right?
Woo!
So, yeah, it's hard to say, but definitely not long. You. Alright.
Thunder!
But yeah, going back to your original question. So, Zoralja goes in during the ceremony, right? Or at least that's how the scenes were cut, right? To make it feel like that. Goes in around the time of the ceremony. And then a few days, at most, later, the dome shows up. Between the dome and now, 30 years. So what about between the ceremony and the dome? How many years was Zoralja here? Another 20?
That is an insane amount of time.
Yeah, and I mean, certainly you don't become king in a day.
Well, he might have.
You're right,
Because
maybe he
it
did.
sounded like they had a trade.
It's true. Ah, you're both alright. Thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guests. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zoralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection.
Hi, Silver!
Thinks
Welcome! It's been a while.
Hello! Meowdy indeed.
Meowdy.
He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. That's enough, Mahusa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people.
That's why he lost.
Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you'll never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You seem a good sort, Sphene, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. The ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Oh, everyone, serious. Now I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we?
Why are we taking our time here?
What do you mean?
Like, why are we pressing her for more information right now? Can't she take us to, like, a more secluded area and just, like, tell us what's going on?
You know, that would be nice, but I think the group was initially like, we want to find Erenville's family, but, like, also she's like, not here, and also I can't tell you right now, so that's suspicious. We should just take her out of the city and, like, tell us what you know.
Yeah.
Alright, on the cloud. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. Thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Time to drive.
I forget, do I have this one?
I believe so.
Oh.
I think we both did this event. Because this one was from an actual event, not like, you know, not just a purchase. Although you probably could. I don't know if you can buy it now. God, we're so slow. It's because I can't really reach the pedals, so I'm like stretching.
I don't think I do have this one.
Oh, maybe you missed the event then. That's all right. I can be the driver in video games. There's so much of Alexandria I would love to show you.
But...
Do you hear that?
No.
No, there's no voice acting Wuklamat. Unless you're talking about the background music.
Do you hear that ambient song every time we just go out?
Also, what funky looking trees.
I know, they look like cotton candy trees.
They do. Cotton candy.
It's nearly time.
Time for what?
What a serious expression.
Is this like, those who leave Omana, or whatever that's called?
Omalas.
Omalas?
The ones who walk away from Omalas.
Yeah, that's that one.
I would hope not.
I mean, something's gotta be messed up here, right?
Oh, I'm sure. But what will...
I'm glad you could make it.
Is it time for our second death? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, maybe you were right, actually.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Namika!
We're here, Namika.
Uh-oh.
Everything is going to be
Oh, no.
all right.
Yeah, she was already
What's
old
the
and it's been
matter,
30
dear?
years.
Oh god. Hello? Okay, there you go. There's the recognition.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
Oh no.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested.
Never get on a train is what
For
I'm
us, it
learning
was
from video
perhaps
games.
days, but for her,
Oh no.
Namika, it's me. Uhhhhh.
Yeah, she was already old. An extra
I'm
30
afraid
years.
her time with
Oh,
us
God.
is nearly at an end.
Soul cells!
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
They've already got ushers?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Wow.
What are they gonna do? She's still technically alive!
They're gonna digitize her or something.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship.
Yep.
Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid.
This is a blaspheme
memory
of
will live on
the
in
Yokoi.
us.
living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
To be made into...
Wait, where are you taking her?
What is it? Green.
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in
Soylent
the
Green.
tower.
Sorry, there we go.
There we will ease her burden.
There you go. Green by itself didn't tell me too much when...
I had hoped
no.
to make arrangements for her sooner.
Then why'd you go,
She wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Oh no, she lost her father yesterday and now it's...
I know, you're right.
Let us
She
give them
was
some
like
time
my
alone.
one-headed mother.
Uhhhhh with 3 dads and 1 mother, and she's lost 3 of those 4 parents in the past 48 hours.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oof.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Well,
It's not the end. Oh, nothing.
Don't you owe
I
nothing,
was just
me.
thinking that we have much to discuss.
Like, this
Where
is the
shall we
moment
begin?
where if we actually had agency in this story, both of our Lalafels would be like, excuse you, no, that's not actually...
Wait. Can you imagine if this happened in like a TTRPG? You'd be like, well, hold on, back up there.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you say?
Like, you guys would never let me get away with a line like
No,
that. Like,
absolutely.
not a chance.
Never.
Like, I'd have to have it be broadcast from across the world in order to, like, cut it off there. Alright.
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely
No one should look too
explanation.
shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all nodding. We got it.
What
Crystal
perplexes
towers.
me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home
That
was
reminds me of that
ravaged
one
by
magical
a
girl
devastating
show where
cataclysm.
it's like only Japan exists now.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yuki Yuno, right?
Yuki Yuna.
Yep.
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphyn's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Well, at least Sphyn didn't necessarily. Well, no, what's that look?
I don't know. What does that mean? Oh god,
But
that's
of course,
huge.
Our next stop ought to be Everkeep.
I mean,
That
I guess I
tower
shouldn't
over
be
yonder.
surprised. There's so many, like, ridiculously huge
Once you have been
things in Final
registered as my
Fantasy
guests,
next to, like,
you will have
normal-sized
access to
things,
Solution
but
9
still,
and its
every time
residential
it's kind of
district,
jarring.
where you will
Yeah.
doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Very grand. That's the fantasy part.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Solution
I cannot take
9.
you
I
directly to
don't
where-
like that title.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question.
The music kicks in.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother...
I know that was
Kile,
probably to
might
say,
try the
like,
Thunder Yards to the east.
my people come first, so, and if the ruler's not good for him, or for them, then that's what will happen, you know? But it would be crazy if it was like, and he's also a part of my people now, so you can't kill him.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, I got the implication you did, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Why? Why can't you say that detail? Stop being encrypted!
What's happening with your weep whoop?
Yo.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
What's happening with your weep whoop, and why does it have to do it audibly?
Thank you for earlier.
And why did we pan to it?
A friend to Namika
Tell us about your
these
weep whoop.
past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Did she just get deleted from everybody's mind? Oh no, everybody. Oh, we're doing the anime thing.
What?
We're doing the anime
We
wall
were
eyes.
just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Oh my god, they still call it a cloud.
It's a literal thundercloud.
It's a literal thundercloud. I hate this place.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh,
Ads.
I really must be getting back to work.
Oh.
If you'll excuse me.
Alright, yeah, I'll hold here.
In the cloud! God.
Yeah, here, I'll temporarily put us on the ad break until the ads are over.
Sounds good.
hello, we're back. And by that I mean you're back. The ads are over. Yep, apologies for the timing of that. We're still getting used to these timers and everything. So it looks like they go off a little bit in advance of when I thought they would. I thought we had time to get through this one, but I'll keep that in mind for later. I don't know if you got cut off, but suffice to say this guy, or the short version is this guy no longer remembers Namika. Says she's in the cloud, which I...
No, the memories are in the cloud.
Memories are in the cloud.
I mean, she could be there too. I don't know.
She might be there too. But also, the whole point of a cloud is to have a backup, not to like completely separate it from your...
I'm sure there is a backup. I would not be surprised if she re-entered society or something.
I feel like that seems possible.
Well, they said something about soul cells, right? So I don't know if they like all these people's lives are extended and they like if people run out, they turn into more soul cells to feed other people. I don't know.
That's certainly possible. That's certainly possible.
All right, let's continue.
Yeah.
How is that not concerning? I know it's like a way of life here, I suppose, but it's just like, oh yeah, I guess I forgot about her.
That's what happens, I guess. Well, it's simple. In this version, it's not concerning.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
When they add the head implant onto you, they switch the "this will not bother you."
Ah, you know what? I believe that.
Not when they're old, unfortunately. Oh no.
Spoilers. No, I'm just kidding.
This is very unsettling. We'll see how it is with other people.
As far as I could tell, Pepone... Wait, is that how you say?
I think so.
Papoan?
I thought it was Pepone, but...
Pepone genuinely had no recollection of Namika. I've never seen nor heard of anything like this before. Like...
What's going on? How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? As if he never knew her.
Yikes.
Could the same thing have happened to the others as well, I wonder? Yes, it will have happened to everyone. We don't need to do this step, but we will do it. There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte.
So convenient that Speen left after the memories before the memories got deleted.
Yeah, that... She does not seem to want to explain anything important. She's just like, here's all this fun world building.
I'm holding you by the shoulders! Tell me your secrets!
Oh, that's that. We're just going this... over here.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is one of the first Lalafell NPCs we've seen this entire expansion.
What? No, that's not true.
That's not true. There was the one in Urko Pacha.
Alright, click.
An old woman named Namika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. Well... What if I drive my car up these steps? Will you remember now?
I don't know how that would happen. Oh, half the car is in the ground.
What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name. I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't... No? It sounds like they know memories get uploaded to the cloud, so how could you say that so confidently?
It's simple. In this version, you'd be confident about it.
Shut up! No!
Unfortunately, like, once you get into this, they literally have head implants. It might actually be that kind of thing. Oh, hello, Amasha. Welcome.
Oh, hello.
We're dealing with memories being taken away. Hello, caregiving resident who was literally in the cutscene with this individual.
Oh, yes.
I do recall caring for someone until recently. And you say that it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can't say for certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. Okay, but this is interesting because she at least remembers that she was taking care of someone, right? But just the identity has been wiped.
Yeah, but like it feels like it's different levels for each person because Popone or whatever his name was, like, couldn't recall her at all. This person remembers caring for someone, and then the other person is like, I would have remembered.
Right. Yeah. It's interesting the varying degrees. Is that a limitation on the software? Something we'll never talk about again? Who knows?
Whoa!
Alright.
Looks around.
The cloud. Everyone exchanges information. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. Or lifted to the cloud.
So can we just, like, make Zoralja forget he ever wanted to be evil? I don't know.
Wait, what if the memory Krile saw when she echoed him was the opposite? What if he got injected with the memories of something?
By who?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out things. I'm just saying things.
Okay.
While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. But the little machine went boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yeah, didn't you hear that?
Yeah, haha. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Popone seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink.
Still eating. Oh, right, I'm Graha.
Yeah.
Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion.
Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Kasiwa instead. I forget how they said it already.
Kachia?
Kachua. Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I'm thinking of Kachia from Drag Race. It's been said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction.
What's that?
Who's that? What is that? Hello?
What are you? I see your tiny little cartoony face. Simple, low poly face.
It's got hands!
You want this or shall I?
You have the cool voice, though.
Impossible! Did we hear that? Did we hear that thing say impossible?
Maybe.
Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We better destroy it.
Does it look dangerous?
Yeah, I mean, it's got hands, but should we give chase?
Right, the floating TV is dangerous.
I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions.
Did you finish all your popcorn?
Yes.
Aw.
Erenville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Right, the floating TV is dangerous.
I already said that.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, you already read it. Quickly, in our car.
Into the car.
Is that a good audio experience for people? I don't know that is.
Is that good? Do you like that? Is it good? Do you like that? Is it good for you? Do you like that?
Alright, that's enough.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm guessing you didn't like that. Wait, Graha's over there. Whoa!
Oh, over where?
So, just down that hill.
I see him.
Get him! Don't run him over.
Yeah, just...
Ooh, nice. Nice driving. Oh, God damn it!
He's fine.
Okay. Do not see it. Wonderful.
The real
I'm glad we
danger was
stopped
the
by.
car along the way.
I'm just running.
Okay, there's Krile.
Don't run her over! Don't run her over! Okay. Oh.
No sign of it over here. Oh, there's Wooplamat. Everyone's just gonna say, I don't see it.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing but birds over here.
Voids. Arrow. That voice. Could it be?
Oh my god, is that your mother put in a TV?
I hope not. I hope not. I hope it's Namika. Click.
If it was Namika, why would Erenville be the one saying that voice? Could it be?
I don't know. I just don't want his mom to be gone.
Maybe she's remotely piloting it like a drone.
Do you think it's supposed to look like a bear?
Maybe.
We see it, we're not calling anybody over. We're just kind of staring at it.
We're seeing where it's going. You found it. It went that way to that cave I cannot see from our current eye level.
To the northeast. Then it must be bound for the mines.
Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush into it too quickly. Again, it's not the most threatening thing we've ever encountered, guys.
No.
Oh wait. Car.
Car! Alright, I'm done.
This car is not going nearly fast enough for those sound effects. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines, like we said a moment ago. An old coal mine. It appears to have long since been abandoned, like so many other places.
Stones in those crates could be turquoise.
So it went in here. Funny.
I heard faint voices coming from inside.
So it's not alone. We're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone.
Alright, everybody prepare your paints. Krile, you, me.
Doesn't look like it's that far. Let's just run in. Ah! Battle cry. Gun ready.
Yeah, blam, 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 blam. Oh look, an
Ether current. It was this. Shoots the ether current.
Blam, blam, blam.
Oh man, look at that bat.
Keep missing. Oh yeah, wow.
Raha.
It would appear no one has worked in these tunnels in quite some time.
I'm not worried. We've had to improvise countless times before, after all.
Where's Alpha now?
He stayed outside in the city.
Oh, okay.
This tunnel just keeps going. A device made with electro. Seems to be the only one here.
I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing.
Let's keep going. Stay on your guard.
Cutscene.
Oh.
Oh, this reminds me of the Nier Automata place.
Like the resistance camp?
Yeah. Guys, you're gonna want to see this.
What is this?
There's someone.
Erenville!
They've got guns.
You fool. We all have guns. Well,
No, this isn't a fight.
Only
They didn't
you
make
do.
us split the party.
oh, what, the face?
It really is you!
Oh my god.
Oh no, so bad.
Huh?
Oh, that was a good.
Yeah. Huh?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes.
Eleneshpia.
It's you, my darling Eleneshpia!
My darling, what now?
Yeah, it's not everyone knows Erenville's true name, or well, birth name. Secret name, the name that if he was a demon you could control him with.
Oh, it's much bigger than I thought.
It's bigger than us!
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Bun bun.
Fussy little bun bun.
I think we have to say that.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's the faces.
Why the long
No.
face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we...
Kitten! Also, he has two.
Aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
Yeah.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Eleneshpia was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play.
Oh my god.
You remember me, I hope.
She...
I can't say I do, but you know my father?
It's great voice acting.
It is.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my
Kakiwa.
mother. Kafkiwa.
Erenville's like, I'm not surprised my mother turned herself into a robot somehow.
I don't know if she turned herself into a robot.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in. Friends
Wow.
of my Eleneshpia are always welcome.
Are these like resistance people? They don't have little doodads on their head.
Yeah, they don't have little doodads.
They don't have weep whoops.
So clearly not fans. Well, I say clearly, but I think you're right. They are not fans of Alexandria, I'd assume.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, how are things still getting stranger?
Erenville, how you holding up, friend?
Who are we talking to first?
I guess Krile. You hear this music?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Funky. At this point, I doubt anything could possibly surprise me. Erenville's mother is a floating machine. Right. That makes about as much sense as everything else thus far. Raha.
The Oligans had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us?
See, that was my first thought until this most recent cutscene, but we'll see. I can't say I understand what's going on. At least, cause what was it? Was it a hard C?
Yeah.
Kasiwa?
Oh god, I said it out loud and then I forgot it immediately.
I was too distracted by her being a TV.
Oh,
at least
whatever.
Kasiwa is safe. Erenville.
As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her.
Alright, Erenville again.
Conflicted by this long-fated reunion. Let's hear what she has to say. When's our next ad coming?
35 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's so wonderful to meet you all. The students of Baldessian. It's been a while since I heard that name.
Dare I ask the reason for your appearance?
Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations.
Thank goodness.
What she's gonna say is, I'm actually 5 of these in a suit.
No!
We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose.
Oh. And that is?
As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of 2 worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. That was a long time ago and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoralja. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome.
Very quiet.
None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? Oh, but we have one on this table.
Oh, yeah.
You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations.
What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Geode is his name. Regulators have 2 primary functions. Well, this is sounding kind of like your stuff.
It is sounding like our stuff.
First, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life.
Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls?
They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. It's a fucked up system.
I see. That's why everyone loves their jobs. Souls is a common resource in payment for services rendered.
That's where our economy's going.
Resets the Nova politics counter.
The void-sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind. And similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. We haven't seen you in a while. Oh yeah, do they like get integrated with each other or something a little bit?
Yeah, I wonder if the regulator strives to like keep them from merging memories when they consume the soul, you know? Both of these are two ways to say the same thing, right?
Yeah, I'll say the second one.
Yeah, I'll say the same one. Stop kicking my feet for this serious question.
And then resume.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Aha.
That is prevent through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role.
Memory management, and the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence.
The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should die suddenly, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Ugh.
Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss.
That's dope.
So this is what is meant by the memories being in the cloud.
Indeed. All memories of the deceased are wiped from the bodies of the minds of the people and archived in the system.
Oh, so theoretically those memories are still existent somewhere, referenceable.
Yeah. So, like, theoretically they could re-access them. And imagine did that all at once. You remember everybody you've forgotten and cared about, and they are gone, and their passing hits you like a truck.
Oof. Oof.
It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. Thanks, technology. Oh,
Oh, here we go.
here. Oh.
We're getting a...
Look at his tracksuit. He's a very stylish... Look at his sneakers.
Yeah.
You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. Looks like a monkey now.
What, the
It's been
regulator?
delivered.
Oh, yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah. The way it's angled right now. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, so those two orbs we saw extracting.
Yeah. They just collected a bunch of souls from the other side too. It's messed up.
Yep. But we were right then when we theorized that was what it was.
The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. This is the world of Pokemon.
This is a cast form.
Oh, God.
He's energized by having an extra soul. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Uhhhhhh philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Yeah, that rip away the memories of them as they pass really puts a damper on it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria. This system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so the nation could endure.
I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Krile would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. Or you already met?
She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also says she wants to help us stop Zoralja.
Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given people the choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators.
Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things.
Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me, and you'll find out. See, like, if it wasn't for the memory erasure thing, I think the system's not actually that bad. It's like, you know that when you die of natural causes, you'll be archived, and then your soul will allow someone else who dies by accident or disease or something tragic to live longer. It's like, okay, this, alright, I can get a thumb of approval of me, or from me. It's the, why you gotta wipe people's memories though?
Well, that's apparently how it works, right?
Yeah, well,
like it's a cleansing, right?
Well, they said specifically to spare people the pain of loss, so I'm wondering.
But is it also not an integral part of how it works?
I don't know if it's integral or not. At least I didn't get the impression it was integral. I got the impression it does that for that reason.
Someone here is called Nostalgia.
Oh, Nostalgia, what do you have to say? Firearms make the most sense for people who don't have combat training like us. That's why we salvage as many as we can from mechanical soldiers and convert them for our use. That makes sense.
What does accidental death mean, right? And what does dying of old age mean per se, you know? Because like...
Yeah, so like this person I just stood next to said, we're ready to hide in a heartbeat. So like, is a heart attack considered a natural death?
Yeah, like, does your blood have to spill out for it to be accidental or what? I don't know.
Yeah, like, some of the lines are fun. I mean, old age. I was gonna say that makes sense, but I guess it's not really, because if someone dies of old age, it's a bunch of different things, right?
Yeah. Where is this next objective? Are you outside now?
Sorry, I just left as well.
Oh, I see you.
I was hanging out. We just gotta go up to the mouth of the cave, so let's just sprint.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very curious about how that, I don't know, any extra detail. I don't know how much metaphysical details we'll actually get, but...
I mean, they sometimes go into pretty
yeah,
deep
sometimes they do.
Depth, not death.
Well, in this case... But like you were saying, it's also not too dissimilar from something we have in one of our settings as well.
Yeah.
A little different, though. A little different.
Yeah. Okay, who are we talking to?
I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. Oh, well, that... I mean, I was a Reaper for an expansion, so I get it. Or to see how the regulators work. But how?
Are we gonna kill someone?
That's a great question. We might be. So those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting the Mika. Forgetting what a wonderful person she was. Oh wait, also, that's exact... Wait, if you hold on. Hold on.
Yes, yeah, okay.
At the end of Shadowbringers, when we're like turning into a Sin Eater and light's like going through us and all, we consume Ardbert's soul to get fully restored
Willingly?
and fight him itself. Willingly, it's true. But he rejoins.
But he was kind of like that. Well, he's also your soul, though.
Right, yeah, but he rejoins with us. I'm saying, like, the mechanisms feel very similar in that sense, right? Like, you know,
it's different if it's your own soul.
It's different if, you know, that's fair. That's fair. Especially if it's your own soul saying something dramatic as he hands you his weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, Graha.
Graha Dia. To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat.
Erenville?
What does she intend to show us? Like...
Everyone here? Good. It's the
Time
responsibility
to kill a
of
man!
It's the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. I think you got cut from that. I think Discord.
Okay, I'll try it again. Except I said it with more grit.
You know, it came through, but it was really quiet. I don't know if stream got it.
Oh, well, whatever.
Get it in. We're gonna go see where this lightning strike does. Oh, we've been forgetting to look for ether currents.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's pretty far.
Drive on the road.
But we have to go this way.
Oh, but go.
Effective sentry.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this one's. Oh, is this a ramp or stairs? No, it's stairs.
Oh yeah, it is. You had to know the right sound effect.
Yes. What do you think is in this box? I'm guessing food. Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy.
What isn't here? Let's get this over with.
Striker will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator.
Are you wearing one? Yeah, okay. Weird. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent on giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. Because you know they're using it for the soldiers too.
Right, yep. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study Electrope on behalf of the students.
Like...
Were Krile's parents the inventors of Electrope?
Oh, I bet they are someone very important. Is she gonna just, like, get lightning struck in front of us?
Maybe. Kasiwa, what are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Spheen's crown.
Okay.
They aren't wearing anything at all.
So, okay,
Much too
they are
dangerous.
wearing it.
Yeah. Much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see.
Wow, she really did come here for us to watch this person die.
Yeah.
So messed up!
Siwa, you said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easy for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? Or that guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear.
Really? Their weakness is lightning.
The lightning soldiers are weak to lightning. It's too bad more jobs don't have access to lightning, I guess. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure. So it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings.
And what can you buy with these savings?
A special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. They get special souls.
Specials?
Like the serpent one the boss had,
souls.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
I brought this lot here to... Sorry, what did you say?
I was saying, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Because they turn into that.
Yeah. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Huh, of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? You cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Also, the regulators, they'll heal the wounds, but they can't heal pain. Not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Right, like, even if you know you're gonna come back, probably sucks to get killed by, like, killed in combat. Like, that sounds bad.
Probably.
My fussy little bun was never any good at fighting. And this body of mine isn't suited to it either. We leave this work in your capable hands.
Fussy little bun, fussy little bun. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. Get in the car! They should have, like, a chopper. So we can say, get in the chopper!
Oh, they might have. I actually think they do have a helicopter-like. Like, it's not like a modern helicopter, but it's got, like... There's like, some Garlean-looking...
blades?
Yeah, it's whirling blades.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, different form factor. Get
in the chopper! That you can have your friends ride, too, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that exists, but could be wrong.
Nice. Wait, I didn't do my things. Alright, click. You! New move, go! Oops, I didn't do it. New move, go!
Oh, Rain of Stars. Very on brand for you, Nova.
It is on brand for me. Another one, get him!
Where? Oh, I don't... What? I don't see it.
Right here.
Another one?
Oh, are you in a cutscene?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's right in front of me. Do you not see
I
me
got
hitting
kicked.
it?
Connection with server lost.
No!
No!
Oh god. That's not good.
That's not good.
I'm not killing this as fast as I usually am. Uh-oh.
I mean, if you run, it'll probably reset.
No, we're good. I defeated it.
Okay.
Oh no, you DC'd.
Let's see if I can get back in. If not, that's an unfortunate end to... Let's see, if it's a big queue... No, it's not a big, it's a short queue. So hopefully
Okay,
it was
I'll
just some weird thing with me.
That was weird. I'll just wait here.
We got about 10 minutes till the next ad break, by the way.
Okay. Oh wait, I got kicked.
Alright, why don't we... I think I can preemptively roll the ads now while we try to get back in. And if we come back from ads and both of us are having trouble, then we'll deal with that after that.
Alright.
Sound good? Alright, sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone.
Roll the credits. Roll the ads.
I don't think they're our fault. See you shortly.
Loading, loading.
Hello? Hello? I think the ads are over. I think you're on your way back in.
Yep, I'm almost... It says it's loading.
Hopefully we'll be in the same instance.
Oh, yeah.
Was that?
Ugh.
What was all that sound?
Me getting from my chair.
Oh, okay. You've returned to the party. Oh no, are you in a different instance? No? No, never mind, I see you, I see you. You're just far away.
Where are you?
I'm at the next quest marker.
Oh, okay. Why'd you leave me?
We're back, but you didn't get any ads. Huh. On my side, it looked like it played, and looks like the pre-roll timer refreshed, so... Lucky you, although not Doesn't matter because nothing was happening anyway. Oh, it must be a world data center attack thing because you're on Siren. Yeah.
I'm at the destination. I don't see you.
Oh no, I just saw you rubber band.
Oh, no, I see you now. I see you now.
Okay, alright. Let's try to proceed and see how it goes.
Alright. Come on.
Small indie company, Square Enix, their servers. Actually, honestly, their servers have been really good this expansion compared to
That's
last
true.
one.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, little hiccups. I'm okay with that.
I hope you guys can log in soon. Here it is. Oh. We're distracting her.
This one will do nicely. Are you gonna show us? See, I hope it's not like Watch or Die.
It's
like,
gonna be.
It might be
It's gonna
Watch
be that.
or Channel. Oh.
No, we're gonna watch her die.
We'll help you. It's fine, really. I face worse. Just watch. I don't like the looks of this thing. Let us help. Oh no. Look out!
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
And why is everyone so concerned? We know that this is how this works.
Return to the past, now!
12, preserve. She needs healing. No, she doesn't, Alize. That's the whole point. We literally saw this in a dungeon, guys. You were there. You were there. In my 12 trust runs of it. No, I'm kidding.
I get knocked down!
What if you could set your regulator to play whatever song you wanted when you got back up?
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
That would be fun. That was embarrassing. Bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help.
You're wasting souls here.
I told you not to worry. So only take a moment. We're gonna see the other function now. This is like what Zeralja did with the red eyes.
Yeah.
So you got the glowy trails of the eye.
Striker!
Set and spike. It turns out you can just inject free limit break into your...
Ah, yeah. Free limit break. Just the cost of one soul.
Just like Zeralja. 697 people in queue. You were in the middle of a small hunt. Bad if we got back on. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty large queue. Unfortunate. Just timing-wise.
Yeah,
oh, and you got
normal Nova. Congratulations. You've received a very normal emote.
The most normal one I've seen. Come on, let's get out of here. See, we got to see both functions.
That's also a function of the regulator.
Again, guys, we went through the dungeon. We saw the guy channel a snake soul. He said soul of the serpent, and then transformed.
Well, they weren't there. At least they weren't there with me.
They were told yeah, I guess. Maybe they were behind us. I think I understand now how Zeralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like.
Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the Serpentine Soldier. There we go! We encountered a Vanguard who did the same thing.
Raha pays attention.
But they're still astonished nonetheless.
Yeah, that's true.
Gorging! Sorry, I read ahead.
So you've crossed paths with one of the King's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging ourselves on souls.
Wait, so the souls are like still packed in there?
We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Oh, they regulate how many souls you can have on hand. Better hope you don't have a really unfortunate life.
So can you like dispense souls like 5 at a time to do power-ups?
Quite possibly. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with 2 kinds of souls, those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. Connection with the server lost.
No, really? Oh, no!
Naturally, they can also be used to ensure connection with the server lost.
Then I'm gonna be gone in a second.
Not necessarily, we don't really know how it's going.
I guess it...
Just hang out, I guess, for a second.
Okay. Ugh, that's terrible.
Let me see what the queues are.
If I get kicked out, though, we should probably just call it.
Yeah, if my queue is lengthy, then I think that might be it. 850. All right.
But I have to finish. Well, I'm not kicked off yet. Should I just finish the cutscene?
I guess so, but no one else is going to see it. Do you want to do an interpretive description? You voice act everyone and describe what they're doing.
No. I think, why don't I just do this off stream and then we can reconnect with yours at a later time.
All right. Well.
That's disappointing.
Yep. It is what it is, I suppose. It's nothing really can be done about that. Well, good try. Yep, we gave it a try. And 12 know the servers are trying their best. Actually, I probably should wait on the other screen just to not have the intro come in. Well, this has been Dawntrail. We were in, what was it? Heritage Found. A little bit of exploration. Oh man, you're gonna miss us starting game no in the middle of cutscenes. Yep. Well,
right in the middle of a cutscene.
Well, yeah, unfortunately we'll have to pick it up from here at a much later date because next week we're not streaming at all. We're gonna be
we're gonna have a week break, so no stream at all next week, which is gonna be really weird because since we started like April or something like that, we've been streaming very frequently, almost every day.
At least 3 days a week.
At least
often
3 days.
4, sometimes 5.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So we will miss you all, and we appreciate you coming to our streams on the reg, and we hope to see you again when we start streaming back. Probably Monday, the next Monday. So when is that? The 2nd of September.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, the 2nd of September.
Will likely be a Nova art stream. Yep.
Yes.
But we'll have schedules posted in the places we post schedules. Yeah, good night. Nice small progress. Yep, smaller progress than we hoped, but progress all the same, right?
Indeed.
All right, well, that's been it for us here. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. And good luck with reconnecting if you're trying to play Final Fantasy yourself.
Yes. Take care.